We are live.
Holy! I'm going to the couch
Go to the couch. I left it there just so that it's the most
just for
beautiful.
this. Just
Just
for
for this
this.
moment.
Wow.
How's the
Stunning.
day?
How is the sun?
Oh, it's sunny.
Sunny. It looks
It's a
sunny.
cool 20. What is it? 24?
Wow.
25.
It's about 25 Fahrenheit here.
Bad.
Yeah, not good. Not good.
Bad. What do you
Bad.
got in the ears today? Are you very Christmassy?
I am Christmassy. I
Oh, he's
don't,
got it dialed
I
in.
don't mix and match often, but we'll do a little Christmas
But when I
like
do,
when I
I
do.
make it
It's festive.
festive.
Okay. We are live on the YouTubes for the people.
Tuesday.
Tuesday, 1 p.m., Thursday, 1 p.m., except not this week. But we'll be back next week, Tuesday, again for another strength training discussion here on the YouTubes. We're consistent. Even when Peter is remote, we're still getting it done.
Always. Consistent.
Always. Always. Speaking of which, that's what we want to talk about today. So, strength training and workouts is the topic of our 2 o'clock or our Tuesday calls. And today it's all about when you are away, when you're traveling, when you're on holidays, maybe you're away for work, maybe you're on vacation with the family. How much does your strength training matter? How much does it change? Do you seek out a gym? Well, how do you adapt to new gyms? Those are all the things we're going to cover today. So, Peter is accustomed to this because he spends lots of time going back and forth, and he is fourth right now. So when you go
Yeah.
to a remote location like you are now, how does does your programming, your strength training schedule, like your regime change at all?
Yes. It depends. It depends. So if you're flying, it's a lot easier to plan than if you're driving.
Yes.
So the last 2 times we've come down to Arizona, we drove. So the one day we did it in like 3 days, the other day we did it in 4 days. So luckily, I have a wonderful Kim who plans holidays that or plans not gyms, she plans hotels that have gyms attached.
Right.
So you do have to plan different workouts though with what you have going on because like those gyms suck.
Yeah.
So there's not a lot going on in a hotel gym. So usually that's when we'll focus on the basics. So they'll usually just have like a bench. They'll have dumbbells to 50 pounds. So ideally, if I can put like a shoulder and arm day where I don't need as heavy of weights, that's what I'll choose on traveling days and even like a rest or cardio day.
Nice.
But
Because yeah. And oftentimes it's like one piece of cardio in those hotel gyms, right? Like it's maybe a treadmill or maybe an elliptical.
yeah, and there's usually the sweaty Olympian trying to run for 2 days.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, but I do like to plan all my trips around like gyms as well. So we like when we're traveling to check out different gyms that are around to kind of see what's out there, what they have for equipment, and then the last couple times that we've been in Scottsdale, we found a gym we really like. So we haven't tested out anything else because we just keep going back here because it's pretty spectacular.
Yeah.
So they got like awesome equipment, and then since we've been here last, they probably put in another 20, 25 pieces.
Wow.
So it's crazy. They finally got their prime order. So all their prime equipment came in, which is 15 months from when they ordered it
Oh my
to get
God.
it delivered. So it's crazy.
So have you
But
just
it's
been
like,
spamming all the new machines since you've been there? Just what's new? What's new? What can I try? What can I try?
yeah. So a lot of variety.
Yeah.
Lot of variety. They had that Panada machine that we were talking about with the shoulder multi adjustment lateral. Holy yeah! Go ahead, look at these shoulders because
Yeah.
yesterday
Stunning.
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 So it's cool to try out new stuff. And actually, when we built the gym, I wish that's what I would have done more is went and traveled and tried out more equipment before we bought the stuff that we bought to know the stuff that we bought we liked. So
Yeah.
most of the stuff that we have in the gym we absolutely love, but there's some pieces that we wouldn't have got and some pieces that we would have got if we could do it over again. So testing out some stuff. But it doesn't really change my workout program too much. So on traveling days when we're driving, yes, it does, but not when we're actually at a location.
Yeah. Yeah.
What about for you?
So for me, same thing. I'm a like we've talked about this before, how we're like kind of gym first people, even when we go away. Like I love to seek out a new gym and try out new equipment and just kind of see what they
Like
have
that's
to
still your
offer.
focus when you're traveling.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And even if it's not like a every day when I'm gone, I'm still trying to get in at least two or three. And for me, what I'll often do is especially if it's going to be a longer period of time, I'm just going to do full body workouts at a lot of these new gyms. A, because I like to try out all the different equipment. Like I don't want to just stay in the one section of the gym the whole time. I want to try all the machines. But B,
Yeah,
because I'm not always 100% sure when my next workout is going to come in, and I don't want to
gotcha.
leave a body part untouched for too long. Right.
Yeah,
So I don't want to go 9 days in between hitting shoulders or chest, obviously. So
yeah.
I'm touching a little bit of everything
Okay.
when I do get the chance to work out on holidays.
Awesome. And then are your workouts longer or are they the same time?
They generally can be longer when I am training full body and exploring a new gym. I don't mind them being a little bit longer. I'll provide myself maybe 90 minutes to 2 hours to familiarize myself with the gym and try out some new stuff, film some new sets, whatever it is like that. Things that are more important to me than they may be for other people who are just on vacation with their family. But I generally like to spend a little bit more time in a new gym, getting to know it and familiarizing myself and getting a good bang for my buck. Because oftentimes, too, I have to pay a drop in fee, right? If I'm paying
Yes.
25 or 30 bucks, I don't want to be in and out of there in 30 minutes. Like I want to get my money's worth as well, right?
I want to get it all in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So I want to see what that gym has to offer and I want to maximize that as well. When it comes to a hotel gym, it's a little bit different. That would be, like you said, that's generally a shorter workout.
Quick.
It's fine 3 to 4 exercises I can do, get them done just so I get a little pump on and then get out of there and move on.
Yeah. And what I find is usually the hotel gyms aren't as well maintained. So things are more creaky, not
Yeah,
smooth.
definitely.
And I'm kind of a workout snob now. So I
Yeah.
do like to have nice stuff to work out with. And I don't like things that are broken and cheap.
Dirty,
So
gross. Yeah.
yeah, dirty and gross. So I'll spend longer in a place that is nicer.
Yeah. 100%
So
agree.
that dictates
100%
my
agree.
workout. Yeah.
100% agree. If somebody is traveling, maybe not so much for, you guys are away for Christmas, spending time together. That's good. Maybe they're going to Disneyland with the family for the first time, and it's not the top priority to have downtime and to be able to go work out. How would you recommend somebody modifying either their goals, what their week looks like, or maybe even their nutrition or their step count, anything like that? Does that go into kind of reprogramming for somebody on a holiday?
Yeah, if it was for like a client, it kind of depends on what they've been training before as well. So if they've been training hard up to that point, then there's no problem taking a week off, 3, 4 days, and just relaxing. If that isn't their priority, for me, like I just love working out, so it's not. It's like what I plan my life around is the workouts.
Yeah.
But everybody's not that crazy, so yeah, it would be definitely okay to plan out around events. And then same with food. I know we're not talking food today, but since we ain't talking Thursday, then what you can do with food as well is kind of have those low calorie days, medium calorie days, and high calorie days. So on the days that you know you're going to Disneyland, you could have that just be as a free day. So you're not concerned with what you're going to eat. And then before that day, so a good idea is on traveling days to have a low day. So you're not really doing anything. You're sitting in airports and you're just waiting most of the day. So those are like fasting days. So you don't even need to really eat a lot. You can have like protein shakes, some beef jerky, and basically you're good for that day. So example, you're at 1,000 calories that day, or even 800 to 1,000 calories. It's going to help your digestive system, especially when you poison the shit out of yourself the next day when you're going to Disneyland, throwing in all these corn dogs and sugary beverages.
hmm I like what you said there about it's good once in a while, like holidays or not, to just give your digestive tract a bit of a break,
Yeah.
especially around like holidays or Christmas season is a
Yeah.
good one
We
because there's
talked
a
a
lot
little
of
bit about this before we went.
there's a lot of attack going on in there, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So kind of giving it a break.
Yeah, yeah, totally
Giving
agree.
it a,
Yeah.
but
And I
it's
like
good
what
for
you
your
said about balancing high calorie and low calorie days too. Like oftentimes, if you know you're going to have one big day, take the day before, take the day after, try to hit your protein ish. But other than that, keep it to just that. I love that you said protein, beef jerky, a little bit of fruit, and then that can kind of be your day. Spend all your calories the next day and then get back on track right after that.
to get dialed in. And we kind of talked about that a little bit before we went too, is like people that are the all or nothing mentality of you're either on or you're off is throwing so many people. You're never going to be on. Things are going to come up. Crazy shit's going to happen. You're going to have to make adjustments. So you got to figure out how to plan your life around when
Yeah.
those things do come up so that you can have success for the long term. And
Yeah.
I think that's why we're kind of all in this game too, is like to look good long term, not just a diet to look good for a vacation.
Yeah, yeah. And I really like what you said there too about like it's oftentimes I see people stressing a lot over that where it's like if you just play it safe for 90% of the year, when you
Yeah.
do have those eventual slip up days, the damage is very, very minimal because you've been preparing for that by playing it safe and hitting your
Yeah.
protein and being slightly under on your calories for most of the time. So worst case
Exactly.
scenario when that happens, worst case scenario, you're ripped. Best case
Yeah.
scenario, you
And
still
that
you get
was
a free holiday day.
exactly. And that's
Yeah.
what you were talking about. So what tell the people the story about when you went to Europe and
Yeah.
then like so you were dieting before,
Yeah.
dialed in, on
Yeah.
track, and
Yeah.
then you gave no shits when you went there
Yep.
and you went crazy, but it
Yeah.
just filled you out because you've been depleted for so long.
Yeah, I basically accidentally did a competition prep because I was dieting anyway and leaning out because I'm going on vacation and I knew I was going to be eating a lot and I just wanted to tone up a little bit anyway. So I was pretty skinny and like pretty lean and then went to Europe, long vacation, like 2 week trip and I had prepped
Yeah.
like 4 months dieting going into this. Hit 2 or 3 workouts just while I was there, just same thing, random gyms. But when I was there, I was like, I just want to eat all the food. So I was eating croissants and baked goods and all these Portuguese sausages and anything you can imagine that I felt like I had missed out on, I was
Yeah.
shoving in my mouth. And then within a week, I was the most ripped I'd ever been in my entire life. Like my
Yeah.
muscles were full. My carb storage was topped right up and I was looking insane. Like I said, I accidentally basically did bodybuilding prep. Like I could have competed on that trip.
Yeah. And you said 2 weeks, you worked out like 4 times.
Yeah. Yeah. At
And
most 3 or 4 times. Yeah.
3 or 4 times. Okay, and then was that in, like, hotel gyms, or did you search out places to work out?
2 places I searched out that I had kind of knew again, kind of being a gym nerd, planning the vacation around the gym. I knew there was gyms I wanted to go to in these cities, and then the other 2 times were just shitty hotel gym, and yeah, 40 minutes
Yeah.
of arms and shoulders and chest.
Yeah. So getting that pump to fill in with croissants.
Exactly, exactly. The other thing too that was big, especially if you go places like Europe or like on bigger city trips, maybe not so much on like all inclusives, but getting steps in is a really good
Oh, yeah.
opportunity to just move around in general.
Yeah.
If you are on like a Disneyland trip with the family, is a good one for that as well. You're moving around a lot, so you're expending a lot of calories just by getting 2x the steps you'd be getting by sitting at home and working anyway.
Yeah. Moving. And just when you are on those vacations, try to get more steps in. So
Yeah,
park farther away, take stairs, climb things. Like,
yeah,
you can treat these expeditions as workouts
100%.
as well, where you don't actually have to be physically
Yeah.
lifting things. But
Yeah,
it's
even
better.
like when you get up in the morning, rather than if you're at home, you maybe flip on the Keurig and your coffee's there. Go for a walk for 3 blocks, get your coffee, and walk back to the hotel room in the morning. Just take 15 minutes to go for a walk to get your morning coffee. There's just an extra 1 to 2,000 steps you wouldn't have got if you were at home. So just little ways like that to even it out go a long way.
Yeah. And it helps you to kind of see things around you when you're
Yeah,
traveling.
yeah, it adds to the holiday. I think that's my favorite part of being on vacation, just walking around. So
Yeah, the culture.
exactly. What are you looking like down there in terms of your workout? You said you found a gym that you love, that you've been to lots. Are you going every day? Is it modified the split at all? Or are you just hitting your regular
Yeah,
sessions?
we just go every day.
Yeah.
So we went with a couple. What was that yesterday? When did we get here?
Yeah. What day?
Yesterday. I don't even know what day it is. Yeah, yesterday we hit the shoulders, and then Kim did legs. So today Kim did legs again because we were doing legs today.
Yeah,
So
that's what she
I
does.
did shoulder day, full shoulder day,
How's
big
the
shoulder.
shoulder? Did the shoulder manage a full shoulder day?
Well, funny story. Peter slept on the airplane like an idiot, and his
Mm,
traps all packed up. And
yeah.
then he lifted. So this other guy that he worked out with is like 200 pounds. So his first exercise is on the shoulder press machine, and he starts with just one wheel. Doesn't even warm up. That's why don't work out with other people. Just do your own thing.
Yeah.
So Peter's starting with one wheel, but the shoulder held up. It's good.
Okay.
Feels great.
Good.
Except for the traps all jacked up. But hit the hot tub last night, released some.
Nice.
Better. It's better. So the
That's a good
shoulder,
tip
it
too.
felt good.
There's a lot of times there's often like good recovery options on holiday too.
Oh,
Like another thing that I actually do a lot, even if I'm going on any sort of trip, I'll book myself a massage no matter where I'm going, just to like just
yeah.
for something to do that's relaxing but also productive towards my body and my goals.
Yeah. And just helps everything to feel better.
Yeah,
So if you treat it like a recovery, and that's what a vacation should be, like that's where
yeah,
you're
yeah.
rejuvenating so that you can come back harder, stronger, more powerful.
Always more powerful.
Always bring the power.
100% agree. You working out today,
Yeah.
or you went already today?
Yeah, we went this morning, legs. So we were up at 4, and then what time did we go to the gym? 7? That's my vacation.
Schedule
It's the
doesn't
exact
change. Schedule does not change on vacation.
Hey, guess what we had for supper?
Steak,
Steak.
steak. Yeah,
Nothing changes. Guess what we
yeah,
had for lunch? Ground beef.
yeah. I
But
don't doubt it.
we did go all out. What did we have as a? We're going to the Common today, so
Mm,
Scottsdale Quarter. They have like all these palm trees lit up, and it's cool. So that's our ice cream day that we're going all out.
nice, nice. That's beautiful. Get that in while you can.
I'm gonna be so huge after.
So huge, so huge. Anything else,
So
tips
good.
wise, you want to mention to people, like when they are, if they are traveling, taking a little bit of a break, going away with the family? Anything else that comes to mind?
Don't cheap out. Like get buy a day pass. Like it's $50, 30, but whatever it is. Just it
Yeah,
lets you get in a new environment. And a lot of people, if you have intimidation by a gym, like going in and trying other gyms is going to get you more comfortable in different spaces. So it's going to get you comfortable using different equipment. It's going to get you comfortable how to adjust things. And like if you do have questions when you're in these gyms, like just ask somebody. Like most people that are in gyms are super friendly, super helpful. And just because they look huge and jacked, they're usually the most nicest, kindest people. So like I've started the greatest conversations with the people here at this gym, and like we've built awesome relationships with people that we didn't know, just asking them questions about, hey, you using this things on things? Because each gym also has its own like little culture. And like at our
yeah,
gym, we take all the attachments off the machine. So then,
yeah,
so this one, it's like it feels weird leaving attachments on things and walking away. But then you just ask the guy, hey, you using this? And like we've met the coolest people. And a lot of people travel into this gym to use it as like filming and day passes and all that kind of stuff. So like we met cool people from Toronto. We met people from all over the place. So start a conversation with people, be friendly, and explore and try out new things. So like that's an opportunity to nobody knows you there. You can just do
yeah.
whatever you want, really.
You can do,
So
yeah,
it's a
yeah. No,
cool
I,
experience.
I love that. I love that you went there with like the getting yourself comfortable in a new gym. And that's just going to help you with stuff at home, other like future travel opportunities, like things like that. That goes such a long way. I'm pumped to go into a new gym and not know what I'm doing. I like the explore, like, ooh, what does this do? Like, I'm going to try
Yeah,
this. And then if I look like an idiot, whatever. And then I'm going to try it a
yeah.
different way. Like,
Like
I'm,
how do
I'm
I
pumped to
adjust
do
this
that.
thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. How
Yeah.
was that Panada machine?
Yeah.
Like that stuff is so adjustable, like because it
I
can do
know.
rear deltoid and so half the time you got your forehead on a pad or you're standing up and this thing's moving up, down, all around. So I'm like, do you know how to work this thing? That's what
Yeah.
I'm asking these people. So and they're
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, you move this, and this, and then adjust it for your height. And so
Yeah.
super helpful people.
Yeah. Yeah. Totally. Totally agree. Especially when there's complicated machines that look tricky. And there's some that you're like strapping yourself in like a roller coaster to do a chest press. And yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So they got this prime chest press machine. You're gonna love this machine.
Oh, I
So
would.
depending on where you put it's got 3 horns. So
Hmm.
depending on where you put the weight, it makes it either harder at the top of the movement, the middle of the movement, or at the bottom of the movement. So that's where you can overload wherever you're strongest or weakest
Is it
to
flat or
hit
is it inclined?
its incline.
Yeah. Okay.
I gotta
Nice.
take a video for you. It's
Yeah.
crazy. So you're
Yeah.
gonna love it.
I would love that. Yeah. Yeah.
Big
That sounds
tip.
sick. Love.
But
Love
you
a big
need like a
test.
master's degree to figure this out.
Yeah. It literally is rocket science sometimes setting
Yeah,
these machines up.
that
But
was
like
like,
Peter said, have a chat with people. They'll help you out.
yeah, that's how I learned how to use it because it had 3 different horns. I'm like, what are we doing here?
Yeah. Where do I put the
Super
weight?
helpful though.
Yeah.
So yeah, and just to try new stuff, super cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Totally love it.
explore
Love
the
it.
gyms,
Yeah.
try something new.
Yeah.
Don't cheap out on your fitness.
No. No, yeah.
when you're traveling.
Put some time and money into it, and you'll reap the rewards, and you'll see it, and you'll get more comfortable, and you'll get more into it. It'll make you want to do it again the next time you go, and you can still build momentum when you're off track. Like
Yeah.
you can still
Yeah,
use that as
absolutely.
an opportunity. So yeah, I
And
love
that's when you reiterate the habits that you have, and that's when you know you got it.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah, beautiful.
Cool. Okay, next Tuesday we're gonna do this again.
Tuesday, let's do it again.
Same time, same place. We'll be
Same
on the
time.
YouTube's live. We're not going to do a Christmas Day because we got things going on, so no Thursday. But next week we'll be back Tuesday, 1 p.m. Mountain Time, YouTube live. If you didn't catch it live, Jim in the North YouTube channel will be there. Enjoy your vacay, Pita.
Thank you. Oh, guess what?
Tell
Okay,
me.
we got invited for Christmas dinner to have African curry. So we have an
Oh,
African curry for Christmas.
wow.
Guess who doesn't eat weird food?
I was going to say that
Here.
does not sound up your alley at all. Yeah.
We're going all out.
Wow. No, good for you. I want a review. I'm very
I'm going
curious.
way out of the comfort zone here.
Yeah. No, good for you. That's
Yeah,
like what you're telling the people to do with the gym. You're doing it with the food.
yeah, yeah. I'll have a report on Tuesday.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Can't wait.
Okay,
Okay.
amazing. Get your workouts in, brother.
Get your workouts in. Peace.
Boom. Peace.